It's Monday! It's Monday, 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 it's Monday.
Yes, Mark, give us face, give us body.
Although we did learn the sign for ice cream today, which is this. And our professor, she was like, make sure that you guys sign that correctly. Otherwise, you're going to be saying something you don't want to say. What do you mean by that? I'm not bothering to put my camera up properly because it's Monday! It's Monday, 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 it's Monday. It's Monday. Spring break is over. And I'm so mad because a lot of my friends, like, they just went on spring break. They're done with midterms. They get spring break this week, and I'm back on the grind with binders, my 25 different million highlighters, and I'm back in the trenches. And I was on the phone with my mom, and literally anything that could possibly go wrong on a Monday went wrong, like on a Monday. Like, I wake up, I'm not even a week post-op wisdom teeth surgery. So yeah, my teeth hurt. So I'm over here taking 5 different medications, and then of course I go to get dressed. I'm literally already running late. I dropped my water all over my dorm floor. So then I got to spend the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes cleaning that up, only to rush across campus, get there. My teeth start hurting there in class. I can't focus. My professor is like, what's the Y-asymptote? What's the Y-asymptote? And I'm sitting here like, I want to take a screwdriver to my tooth right now, and you're asking me what I don't know. And then of course the line in the calf was long, and then I had to go print, and then the printers didn't want me to sign in. Hi, I'm back to vlogging. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amani Bell. I'm a first-year psychology major at the Spelman College, minoring in political science and sociology, and right now I hate my life. Yeah, I've been on that grind. I got back from spring break on Saturday. I got here at like 8 p.m. and then I grinded out Sunday. Like, I did a lot of work. I was proud of myself, but it's still not everything. So I'm still on that grind. Like, I literally woke up and was on that grind this morning. I have a classroom facilitation, so I have to run the discussion this week with my partner for 2 days in our ADW class, African Diaspora in the World. And that means that it's not everything in this binder, but that means that I get to have a little binder full of ADW readings, and I have to actually understand what I'm reading. I can just walk into class and bullshit. Like, I gotta know that shit. So that's what I'm working on now. It's due at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and me and my partner have nothing currently, which, you know, mutual procrastination, nobody's fault. I gotta do that. We're meeting at 6 tonight to go over that, but I have class at 3, and I still have a whole other article to get through before I can even start like brainstorming what we want to put on this presentation. And I've had minimal caffeine. Life is going great. So my 3 o'clock, I do have to go to that, but I'm gonna down my caffeine and probably bring this to work on in my 3 o'clock. Pay attention, but I need a nap. Like, I don't think I'm gonna survive the rest of this day if I don't get a nap right now. So we're gonna go nap. I will see y'all afterwards. Okay, I just finished taking a nap because I literally couldn't not take a nap. But now I gotta get up because I'm supposed to meet with my partner in 2 hours, and I still have, I think, 10 pages to read of our article and get some kind of outline for what we want the class facilitation to look like. So let's go do that. having a job this summer.
And
Internship.
listen, that's okay. At least you get the experience.
You're right.
You have the I have to drop out. Yes,
That ass
it
being
don't
at this
take
school
much.
is a freaking humiliation ritual.
It don't take much.
Like, congratulations on your internship to Harvard. What are you doing this summer?
Well, I'm unemployed.
Crying.
Like,
Like,
what?
I don't know what to tell you.
What?
Ah!
No.
Oh my gosh. And then
I just need to delete this. I just need to delete LinkedIn. Like, I've had it. That did it for me.
You a LinkedIn warrior. I feel like you
No,
made your mark.
I
Like,
listen.
okay,
Right.
you can
I
stop.
posted. I did.
I don't know what time it is. It's Tuesday. I'm tired. I just woke up from my nap. I had my presentation today. It went great. Yay, because I was up till 2 a.m. working on it. My professor, I emailed her the final draft at 2 a.m. And she was like, oh yeah, I emailed my professor at 2 a.m. talking about, here's my presentation. She emails me back this morning. I hope you got some sleep. You know I didn't sleep. You saw the timestamp. Just put the fries in the bag. It's okay. Now I have ASL. And then I need to go to Walgreens. And probably like a few other things. So... Okay, hey, so it is currently March 29th. It is Sunday. So we have a lot going on today. I have Founders Day photos today, which is very exciting. So me and my friend group paid for a photographer and we're gonna dress up in our white dresses. If you don't know, that's traditional Spelman attire. And we're gonna go take photos for Founders Day around campus. But photos are at 4:30. I need to start doing my makeup at 3:30. It's currently 1 o'clock and I need to redo my nails because obviously I'm missing a nail. They're like 3 or 4 weeks grown out and this ain't gonna cut it for pictures. So my idea is to do like literally just so simple. I might just do a white like base with like a few diamonds on them, honestly, because I haven't ordered any charms for my nails, like with my nails kit and that stuff. I do gel X, and so, or not gel X, but just gel. I don't have that, so I think I'm just gonna do a plain white base with some diamonds and honestly call it a day because who's got time for that? And yeah, so I have about like 2.5 hours to fully do my nails. So that's my plan for the day. I'm not sure if this vlog is going to be a weekly vlog or just a Sunday reset, but we'll see, because Sunday reset, I need that because my room is currently a mess. My laundry is overfilling in my closet, like, and this dorm is too small to be having all that going on. So yeah, anyway, because we're low on time, I'm gonna get started on my nails and just come with me for however long this vlog is gonna be. Okay, I just finished my nails. I was watching a video about the Doge Bros depositions. Apparently there were a lot of depositions going on last month and I'm behind, so I'm educating myself. But I finished my nails. They probably need another top coat, but I don't have time for that because pictures are in exactly an hour and I need to put my contacts in, change, do my makeup, and make sure that I look presentable. So I'm gonna go do that and I will catch y'all. I'm not gonna film because we kind of in a rush. So I will catch y'all once I am on my way to my pictures. Okay, I am on my way to chapel right now. I am dressed all in my traditional white. And am I running late? Of course I am. But then again, I'm probably not the only one, so it's fine. This wind is also like no joke. I'm trying to make sure that like my eyes don't start watering before we take these dang pictures. Yes, but it's a lovely day on campus today. Yeah, it's just like not too cool, not too hot. Honestly, perfect day to spend outside. I'm excited to take these pictures. First Founders Day. How am I feeling? I don't know. Like I'm excited. I'm excited to see like all the alum and when they come back and walk underneath the arch. They just look so cute.
She is fine.
It's mad.
I'm in a dress, so let me act like a lady. Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
What's the photographer's Okay. So aesthetic thumbnail.
Yes, Ma, give us face. Give us body.
Okay, now we are going to take our pictures outside. LeBron? Why are you everywhere? Because we're taking our Founders Day photo. Yeah, this is our school. We live here. You had your Founders Day. You can't be.
My birthday's on Founders Day, so
Congratulations, nobody cares.
They can.
So basically, I need to go print out some stuff, which is why I'm up so early. My class is until 11, so usually I don't wake up this early. But today, I need to go and print out some stuff for my 11 o'clock. So it turns out I should have checked Canvas before I came all the way up here because the unit that was supposed to be printed for us to print out today, it wasn't there. So I'm heading back to my dorm. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and review through the lecture before class. But I hate when that happens. And lucky it is my fault. I should have checked Canvas. I can literally check it from my phone. There was no reason for me to not check it. Oh shoot. Okay, now I'm heading to office hours because I need some help with pre-cal. So I'm heading to my professor's office hours and then I go straight to her class. So yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty uneventful day, I'm not gonna lie. Just regular college things. My TA just posted the necessary stuff for class 30 minutes before class, which is a little frustrating because I didn't see it until now, so now I have to go print something out 10 minutes before class. I'm glad there's a printer in this building because otherwise I would have to walk to the other side of campus. Okay, I just got back. I've been back for probably an hour, but I called my mom and I was talking to my mom. So got her from class, and then I went to go get something to eat. I didn't want what was in the caf today because, yeah, if you know, you know. So they were it was fine. But I decided on a sandwich. And so I go down to like our sandwich shop, and I'm literally standing in this long line. I get up to the counter and they're like, "Oh, the system's down." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "Well, you can pay with card." And I'm like, "So I don't have that much money in my account right now." And I was like, "That's why we have dining dollars." So that wasn't in the plans today. So I went to Starbucks and got me Danish and ham and cheese croissant instead. So I have class at 3, which is in 2 hours. So I'm gonna spend an hour going through my math notes from class today and like figuring all that out, because to be honest, my professor decided to go through 2 units in a 50-minute class period today, and my brain hurts like a lot. So it's fine. So I gotta go through those, and then I need to work on an assignment for my principles of computing class so that I can have my professor look over it in class today at 3. Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that because I only got 2 hours. Okay, hey, it is, I don't even know what day it is. It's Tuesday, I guess. Okay, it is Tuesday. I don't know what has been going on in like this week and last week. I guess it is that we're like almost to the end of the semester, but I have so much to do. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So today I started off my day, I had ADW at 9:25, and then my professor comes into class and she's like, "Hey guys, so I need to ask y'all a favor. I'll give y'all extra credit for it and as credit for another assignment that we have due at the end of the semester." And she's like, "I just need you guys to go sit in this auditorium and listen to one of our they're looking for a new director for the ADW program here at Spelman." And so it's like, this is the second guest lecture I've sat for one of my courses, because Spelman, when they're hiring new professors, they request that they require the potential candidate they require the candidate to give a guest lecture to students on campus. So I had one for my pre-calculus class about like a month ago. And so I was like, you know what? It's only an hour. I don't have anything to do from 11 to 12. I did, but I also needed that credit. So we went and sat in there. The guest lecturer, she was actually a 3rd generation Spelman graduate, which, let me tell you, that is so cool. Like, imagine being a 3rd generation legacy. Like, oh my gosh. And so her research was actually really cool. She talked a lot about her long-term research on the French's influence in West Africa. And how it affected the diaspora. She had talked a little bit about migration of Black people from France her research focused on not centering the French, but centering the Black people from France migrating to West Africa. So it was very interesting for me. So I went with some of my friends, and once we finished that, I think I went and got lunch, hung out with some of my other friends for a little bit. Well, I was working. I was going through internships because I'm still trying to find an internship for this summer. And my mom is friends with a few psychologists, specifically in Houston. And so she got some links for internships and sent them to me. So I spent my lunch going through those, and I found 3. I probably went through about like 20 links and found 3. So I bookmarked them all, and I still have to go apply for them, but at least I know what I'm applying for, and I know what the requirements for all of them. So after that, I came upstairs to my room, and then I was gonna work, but I walked in and it smelled like food. Like, the entire room just smelled like food, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out the trash. So I took out my trash and took out my neighbor's trash as well, because I hate throwing away like full or empty garbage bags like that are only half full, because I use like the big black ones, and I'm like, I don't want to throw out like a half empty garbage bag. So I just was like, do you have trash? I'll take it out. And so I took out that, and then I came in, I had to put on my laundry because my closet was honestly a hot mess. Like, you could not see the floor. And I'm going to my grandparents' house on Thursday for Easter weekend. And I needed to know if I had enough clothes to get me to Thursday so I can just wash at their house, because in my dorm, Manly, we only have 3 washers. So I end up doing my laundry at like 3 a.m. or usually at like 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning. And I didn't want to have to do that if I didn't have to this week. So I had to put up my laundry. So put up my laundry, clean the rest of my room, throw out some old notebooks and that stuff. My room just needs to be clean. Like this dorm, the thing about living in a dorm is that it's such a small space that it gets messy so fast, because like 2 things will be out of place and all of a sudden like the whole room is a hot mess. So I did that, and then by that time I literally closed my eyes for 10 minutes and then I had to go to class. So then I had ASL. Today we learned food signs, which it was alright. You know, it was just class. And so found out we have a quiz on Thursday, and we were trying to get her to move it to next week, but we can't move it to next week because next week is Founders Week, which we're definitely going to be vlogging next week because it's going to be my first Founders Week. So yeah, but yes, so we can't take the quiz next week, so we have to take it this week. Only thing is that it's covering 3 different topics of signs. I think we're covering food, states, and emotions, which means I have exactly like a day to study those signs. I think I'm okay with food signs. I can pass with emotion signs, but state signs, all I know is Texas. And I don't even know if I signed that right, like 100%. So lots of stuff to do for that class. And so after that, I came back to my dorm. I took a nap because I was like so tired. I had been up since I think like 8 a.m. and I was like, I need a nap. So I napped till 5, got up, I worked on my math or my pre-cal for about like an hour, got mad because I kept getting the questions wrong, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go eat. Calf for dinner wasn't too bad. It was brisket and a baked potato, and I got some fries too. So, you know, that was pretty good. I still have a lot of more things to do, because in my ADW class today, my professor, let me start the story like last week. So last week, one of my classmates was reading 1984, Julia's version, in class, which anybody who's read 1984, which I read in high school, most people did, knows that I didn't even know there was a Julia perspective for 1984. I was like, oh my gosh, my mind is blown. Like, I am amazed. And I was like, I have to read it. And so 2 of my other friends in the class, they were like, oh my gosh, yes, that is so cool. I want to read it too. And I was like, we should start a book club. And I just said that like off the bat. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? We don't have a book club at Spelman. That's strange. That's weird, because like we do a lot of reading academically and have conversations in class, but they're always academic readings, you know, it's not like we just get to pick books for fun. So I was like, okay, let's start a book club. So I mentioned it again in class today to just like check and feel the vibes of everybody in the room, and a lot of people were interested. A lot of people wanted to join, and that was just in that class. That was just in my ADW class. So I was like, oh, okay, that's nice to know. And so, mind you, this is still, I'm thinking it, like, my goal was for it to be casual. I did not want to register it as an RSO, or resident student organization. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of people. My professor says, oh my gosh, I would love a book club. Oh my gosh, that is such a good idea, because I love reading for fun. I try to make a goal to read 2 books a month, non-academic texts. And I'm like, damn. And she was like, can I join? And I'm like, whoa, okay, it's different. This is gonna be like a small group of like maybe 10 people max, and we were gonna read a book for fun, and now my professor is asking to join. I'm like, whoa, okay. So now I gotta like go through with it, you know, which is okay. But registering an RSO at a HBCU is kind of a lot. Currently no new RSOs until like 27-28 school year, which would be my junior year. That ain't gonna slide. So it is gonna start off as like a casual club to, of course, gain interest in that stuff. Like probably next semester. I'm not sure if everything's gonna be done before the end of this semester because it's literally April. Tomorrow's April 1st. The goal right now is to like create either like a group chat or a group me, probably a group me. Those are usually easier. And just look at interest, see what everybody kind of wants to do. I think the most sense would be to wait until next semester. So I have to plan all that. So I gotta organize a whole book club now, which I am excited about. And we already have like a sponsor and everything like that. But it's kind of funny how I just like fell into that. And then a lot of stuff always happens at ADW. I don't know what it is about that class. I guess it's because my ASL class is silent, my math class, everybody's locked in, and my principles of computer class, everybody's just confused. But my ADW class is the one class where like all these conversations happen, because during the group discussion today, we had a mock debate, and man, I was debating heavy. And everybody in the room was like, Amani, are you in speech and debate? And I'm like, no. Why would I be in speech and debate? And they're like, Amani, you should be in speech and debate. And I'm like, I should. So I might join speech and debate. My friend is in speech and debate, and she's like, oh, there's tryouts next semester. And I'm like, okay, I'll put it on my calendar. So I don't know how I'm falling into all these organizations, along with the fact that I'm still considering doing guard next semester. So I very quickly went from having no commitments to having 3. On top of my 19-hour course, or 19 hours next semester. Yeah. So I'm excited, but it's also giving like, oh. We also got the portraits back, the pictures back for the photo shoot on Sunday. And they are tea, trust and believe they are tea. My Instagram will be linked somewhere. They'll be up on my Instagram after Founders Day. Founders Day, we're observing on the 9th. It's on the 11th. So if it's any time after that, when this video gets posted, feel free to go check my Instagram for the pictures, because they ate down. Trust, our photographer was amazing. Got a lot of things to do. Along with the fact that I also want to start like a new segment for my YouTube channel, or it would be like probably like a separate channel. Like this one would be just for vlogs, and then I would have a separate channel. I'm playing around with the idea of I want to have discussions with like my sisters and our brothers at Morehouse, and just like there's conversations that we have like all the time, like at dinner and in between our classes and that stuff, but in a little bit more formal setting, and recorded, of course, to put up on YouTube. I was playing around with names, and I really wanted something like, I wanted it to be connected to me and my brand, so I definitely wanted my name to be included in it. So I had the idea of like doing, it would be called Battling Our Understanding. And so we would be looking into topics, and because the theme would be, we would be having these discussions, and we're challenging our previous understandings and our previous perspectives by sharing our experiences with each other, but also being open to new perspectives and that stuff. So that would be why it's called Battling Our Understanding. So I thought I ate with that. I'm very excited. This is another project that I would probably spend this summer kind of planning and gathering interest for, and I would start it up next semester. I am very excited about that bit. Things like, I have a lot of different projects on top of my schoolwork. I think that's like kind of where it's like getting, but like here you have to have all that stuff going on. Like I was talking to my friend, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do guard because it's a huge time commitment on top of 19 course credit hours and of course extracurriculars. And she's like, but like low key, and we both agree, we were like, being here at Spelman is being stressed. It's being like overloaded with activities. Like you want your resume to be so obnoxiously long, and your CV, and have leadership experience and all of these different things. So like I know that like I'm doing the right thing, and I know that these projects, even though like it feels like a lot right now, it's really gonna pay off in the future. But you know, it's still a lot. Like, and I'm trying to like catch up with my academics so that I can have time to plan out my projects. But then academics, it's like I finish one thing and then like 20 things are landing there, and then like it's just, like I said, it's a lot, but we're gonna get through it. At least it's not finals or midterms.
Math is genuinely
making me so mad. As you can see, the sun's down. That's how long I've been working on this stuff, and it's just making me mad. I can't anymore. And then my Morehouse brother, turns out he was sitting downstairs for like an hour on the porch and didn't tell me, and so I went to go talk to him for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if it's me or the website, but math is literally killing me. I'm not a math person. Ask me to write an essay. I got you in 2 hours. Don't ask me. And we're starting synthetic division tomorrow. I'm cooked. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna stress out. I'm gonna go make these Anki cards for ASL. And I'm gonna practice saying dessert and food. I'm gonna practice my food signs. Although we did learn the sign for ice cream today, which is this. And our professor, she was like, make sure that you guys sign that correctly. Otherwise, you're gonna be saying something you don't want to say. What do you mean by that? It is so crowded in here.